So apparently Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman still doesn't have a date. I think that's pretty much contingent because of Rolly. I read about a week ago that they still hadn't reached a resolution. They still hadn't reached a resolution for uh Rolly and Shaquan. So Shaquan was the mandatory for Boots belt. They both was on Metro. Boots and Eddie kept him at bay, to get a title, for the unification. And now he's holding up Rolly from fighting Pacquiao or anybody else. So that, from what I heard behind the scenes, it was Rolly, Pacquiao, and Thurman and Fundora was going to be on that card. Now, it's believed that Fundora had an injury, but I don't know no inside information. But what it looked like to me is that Sebastian Fundora and Keith Thurman wasn't moving no tickets in October, so they pushed it off the date. So I seen Coach Malachi talk about this, and I think people don't understand the deal that I heard him break it down. He said he had a record deal, or a partnership with a record company with a single he had. The thing about it is this: that's exactly how he explained the deal is. The original Amazon deal, you can find this article. I did a video on it somewhere. The original Amazon deal, people forget, it was illegally pushed through. One of the female employees pushed the deal through without authorization, and they let her go. They didn't want to do the deal. So PBC shouldn't even have a home right now. And they got rid of her. And basically the partnership is they for the most part, PBC is paying for the production and everything. And Amazon is just the plug. They just, showing it on TV. So PBC is paying for everything, the production, all of that. And Amazon is just producing it. It's not a real deal. PBC is putting up their own money. So right now that fight wasn't moving no tickets. So they moved it. Keith Thurman's fandom is fanned out. I don't think people really understand. Keith Thurman fandom is, one second, it's fanned out. I think people forget that. Keith Thurman is no longer, what he once was or could have been. So, Sebastian Fundora, him didn't move no tickets, so they went to the undercard. So right now it doesn't have a date. We basically in January. It's supposed to go down in January. So I heard the first Gary Russell and Andy Hiroka was gonna land on the first PBC card in 2026, and that landed on Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios from what it looked like on the internet. So if Thurman and them is gonna fight, from Fundora is gonna fight, most likely, I think Barrios and Ryan is mid to late February or something like that. February is not a long month, regardless. I think that's gonna fall in March or April. So they still ain't working nothing out with Shaquan. They really don't have no real money to blow. Is it like, okay, hey yo, check this out. We're gonna do Pacquiao and Rolly, and you can fight and minus Steonis on the under. But I don't even think Steonis is with them no more. But I'm pretty sure if he ain't signed with nobody, Steonis will let her get on that card, and they could do Shaquan and Steonis. Or, maybe they could borrow Keyshawn Davis, and they could do Keyshawn Davis and Shaquan for the right to fight Rolly and get it in writing. But then again, Rolly can probably win that belt and drop it if he don't want to fight. Yeah, that's if he beat Pacquiao. And Pacquiao can just get the belt and retire, realistically. So, yeah, when we having all these scenarios, we going through all this type of shit, it's still up in the air. I don't think it's a fact that Fundora, we know he's admitted to not really being injured before. So we know it's probably in a matter of injuries or nothing like that. So, in my opinion, it can't sell. I don't know when they deal run out with Amazon. But right now, they all on life support. Now named Zuffa. And we don't know how Zuffa gonna do. You hear Eddie saying the money is horrible. Guess what? It matter if that's the only money to get. You know what I'm saying? If it's the only money to get, these niggas ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no choice. Ain't nobody in boxing but Paramount. Netflix is dabbling in the circusry, and I made that up, of boxing. But ain't nobody investing in boxing no more. The zone don't have the money to carry the weight, bro. The opportunity is there. Ain't no other competitors out there to the zone. So if the zone wanted to have the power to make every fight they wanted to make, they can make it right now. Every fight that they wanted, they can make. From Innocent Verge Ortiz, where else Verge Ortiz gonna go? To any of these other fights, Benavidez and Better Be. Where else do they have to go other than Turkey? And Turkey is, I don't know if the deal went through, is gonna own 13% of the zone. Where else was they gonna go? So you gotta ask yourself that. The zone can literally damn near get these fights for whatever price point they want. Zuffa's gonna put some major cards on, but not right now. That first card, January 23rd, that won't be a major card. They can literally lock these fights in. Hey, y'all want to fight or not? All right, don't fight. Bye. Y'all want to fight or not? Go somewhere. Okay, cool. Go somewhere else. They can literally start starving these guys out. There's nowhere else to go. PBC don't have enough dates for their own fight. They don't have enough money to bring Errol Spence back. They don't have enough money to bring Jamel Charlo back. They don't even understand. Even if you could go somewhere else, there's nowhere else to go. They don't even understand. They don't even understand. When that money run out or they need to make a bag, they can't go sign autographs. They can't go get in movies. They don't have legacy to do that. And there's no other network that's going to mess with them. All these dudes at PBC was part of a scam. A scam that didn't really put no real money in their pocket. A scam that didn't build their profile, therefore didn't build their legacy. They all got scammed to take the easy route. And guess what? When you take the easy route and you don't cross your dot your I's and cross your T's and be on your B's, C's, and D's, this is what happened. They can't go fight. Fundora and Thurman can't go fight in Coachella. They don't give a fuck about Fundora. That's where you from. Fundora don't sell nowhere. At the liquor store, at the 7-Eleven, at the baked goods, the baked good giveaway, the bake sale. That nigga don't sell nowhere. You know? So it's wild, bro. It's wild. So of course they don't have a date, and it's pretty much it's on the fact that Rolly and this guy. And Rolly and this guy, they might as well knock it out and put it on regular PBC. Or tell Eddie to put it on his own. I'm pretty sure people will buy it. But this shit is changing. This is a new boxing world order, bro. This shit is changing. And then they thought Thurman was in that. Thurman is cooked, bro. Thurman's name is bad. He's on the FBI list. The Federal Boxing Investigation list. Niggas ain't fuck with him after what he did to Earl and Bud. Ain't nobody pulling in their pocket to support dog. He need better just be on the ones and twos and do hype night or some shit like that. Nobody fuck with him. That's word to the mother. Word to the mother. Shout out to my New York niggas, Chris, Kobe, Henry. You know, when they don't be online, but what's your mother's son? I seen kid cross the street, son, and I ran up on kid's son. I said, yo, word to your mother, kid. Run those jewels, son. Come out those constructs, son. Give me those constructs, son. Give me your purse. Give me your purse. You know, I want take the Chanel off, son. Give me the purse, son. Give me the loop. Give me the loop. Remember Biggie had that song? Now these niggas, give me your Chanel. Give me your Chanel. Give me the purse, son. Yeah, give me all that in your purse. Give me all that in your Robin jeans, kid. Yeah, them tight ass Mary jeans you got me. Run your wallet, son. It's in my purse. It's in my purse. These new niggas be talking about fashion. Run your wallet, son. I gotta grab it out of my purse. Oh, them niggas gonna be mad when they see this video. Niggas in New York be like, yo, son, it's in my purse, son. I gotta get it out of my satchel. My Joy Behart's purse. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. But as of right now, they ain't got no date. He ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy. Ain't got no date, man. We having a fucking ice storm out here. But they ain't got no date, man. Come on, man. They like you know, bad breath Brad when he going to prom, no date. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, everything inside the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.